Welcome back on this Thursday morning. Time is running out to get your tickets for this year's production of Rent at Reitz High School here in Evansville. And joining us this morning, we have T. Schiff and Eli Head, who are two of the leads in this year's musical.
Welcome.
Thanks
for joining us today. We're so excited to talk with you guys. Talk to us a little bit about, before we get into your characters, because I know you're both leads, a little bit about what Rent is about. And I know this is the student edition, so kind of what the difference is from what people might think the musical is normally about.
Right. So, I mean, all the material is pretty much the same. You know, the starving artist, late 80s, 90s, struggling to survive. Between school version and, you know, original Broadway, there's some language adaptations and a few songs cut. But the premise is still there, and it's wonderful.
And what characters do you two play?
I play Mark Cohen.
And I play Roger.
But you're two big leads of the show. Exciting stuff. You guys have a lot of songs that you're partaking in. What has it been like for rehearsal? You know, I kind of remember those days. It was a lot, especially as you get closer to Tech Week. You get closer to rehearsal days. What has it been like for you guys? Because I'm assuming, are you upperclassmen?
I'm a sophomore.
Okay.
Senior.
Okay, perfect.
Long hours, definitely leading up to the show. Definitely, we're about to have a Sits Pro on Saturday, 5 hours. It's gonna be fun. We get to play with the band. The band's gonna be with us, and it's gonna be very fun. It's gonna be a very good show.
What has been your favorite part so far? What do you think is maybe a scene or something that you feel like is most going to kind of affect people?
Definitely La Vie Boheme, which is the big party after Maureen's performance, and it is the get together. We're having fun.
Yeah, it's very fun. We're all dancing, having fun, being weird. We're definitely being weird.
I love it. Good song.
And I will say, I have never seen, well, I've seen a production of Rent before up in Wisconsin one time, and I have seen the only theatrical performance here in Evansville I've seen was at Reitz High School, and I think they did Wizard of Oz, maybe, as your directors back there, several years ago. But I'm always intrigued by how they change things to kind of conform it to what, you know, the resources you have. How do you make visual things look the same as some of the similar presentations? But again, can we expect that kind of uniqueness?
Set design.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
like
You're confined to a small area.
Yeah, well, we have, kids, high schoolers, building our sets, and it's honestly one of my favorite sets so far. It's so simple, but it gets the job done, and it's amazing to just act around, and you have so much free space to be around. Much
like the original Broadway set, it's very contemporary, not a lot of this is what this is, obviously. It's a lot of, you gotta think about it sometimes, but it's I love it. It's very industrial.
What do you guys like about your characters?
I'm very complex because I am filming my movie about all of my friends who are, you know, going through it, and I can't relate to any of them in any way, shape, or form. But I'm still here for them and trying to share their story.
And I'm a very, very, very sad character.
But he's so happy here.
That just wants to write one great song before he dies from AIDS.
Yes. And I think we want to touch on, there's 7 individuals that are going to be inducted. Talk to us a little bit about that. That's the Saturday show.
Yes. So we have a Theater Hall of Fame, and it is for people who, I think they all came from Reitz, yes, and have continued their career in the field, and have made an impact on the community.
And have they ever made an impact on the current students or the student body there?
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. I know a few Steve DeVillies, and Amanda Ante at Castle. Amanda is the choreographer at Castle, and I've done several musicals with her, and she's wonderful.
It's exciting because I just know the impact that the theater department can have, and for students as well, the performing arts. Give us a little bit about the days of the shows, times, and where people can buy their tickets.
So it'll be March 14th through 17th. Most shows are at 7, 7. And then 2 o'clock on the matinee, which is on the 17th. You can buy your tickets at fjreitzztheater.com. Yeah.
And tickets are how much for adults and students?
$10 for adults and $7 for students.
So it's reasonable, and you can still get those now.
Yes, get them.
Great stuff. Break a leg. So excited for you guys.
Thank you so much.
It's going to be a great production this year, so you still have time to get those tickets. We want to thank you both for coming on set today. We'll send it over to Griffin Glasscock. She's tracking the latest on your Thursday morning.
All right, everybody. We've got kind of